what it takes to succeed. Marion Reed, world's tallest bodybuilder, getting my warm-up session in here at Muscle Factory Gym in Bangkok, Thailand. Selena over here knocking it out with me. This gym is crazy because there's no air conditioning, so once it warms up middle of the day like it is right now, you're sweating. Anyway, I have a lot of people that I like to help. I constantly like to help people, and I have a lot of people that are asking for help, and I try to help them, and over time I start to realize that no matter how much they ask, they're always going to want more, and the help that I give them is ultimately not going to be enough. You know, it's crazy how many free programs I've given out to people, friends of mine, and what little return that I get. Yeah, like, I'm not gonna name names, you know, but like I've been doing this for years, and it's a fact that if I give you a free program, the chances are you're gonna be a bigger pain in the ass than any of my paying clients, and you're not gonna do it. And it's crazy, but if I make you pay, somehow you appreciate it more and you'll get more out of it. So if I make you pay, I'm doing you a favor, okay? If I give you a free program, I'm basically saying, like, I know you're not gonna do this because there's no value there, you know? And it's funny because I'll hear people say things like, you know, oh, well, you know, this guy does that, and this guy does this, and I need this kind of program, I need that kind of program. I'm like, no, like when you sign with me, you get my program. I don't give a shit what you did with anybody else, what they're doing, what's going on. I don't know who they are, and if I do, I don't know how the program works, because guess what? I'm on my program all the time. And I've mastered my program, okay? And it ain't quick, it ain't easy, it ain't a quick fix. It's a very slow, gradual process, but you know what? I'm like the turtle in the hare. I'd rather know that I'm making one step towards my goal every day than trying to cheat and make leaps and bounds and maybe not get there. Because that's what happens. People try to take all these shortcuts and they try to do everything they can to beat the system, you know? And to a degree, there's some value in that, but for the most part, it's not worth it. Because you'll have somebody like me that's gradually getting better all the time, making progress, moving forward, and everybody's like, oh, how's he doing? Oh my God, how's he doing it? I don't know, maybe I've been doing this for 24 years, you know? I don't know. Maybe you should try dedicating yourself to something for 24 years. You know, I bet you'd be pretty badass at it if you have a passion for it. So, you know, I'm making this video because I love to help people. But helping people, you have to be a coach, like a life coach. You don't get to just say, here's a program, you're gonna kick ass. You gotta motivate them, you know? You gotta know what it takes to motivate them. That requires a little bit of energy, but it's like, everyone's different. I had a client one time pay me for a program. Probably the best client I've ever had, best male client I ever had. Paid me for a program. He was the guy that told me he wanted to get in shape. Said he wanted to get in shape for 3 years while I talked to him while I was working in medical sales. Nice guy, he's a friend of mine. To this day, he's a friend of mine. I didn't think he was being honest. I didn't think he was being serious like everybody. Eventually he wanted a program. I used to charge like $500 for my programs at the time. I said, I'm gonna charge you $450 and give you a break because you're my friend. He says, no, I'll pay full price. No, I'm gonna give you a little break, but I'm gonna charge you, you know? I didn't think he was gonna do it. That guy contacted me twice in 6 months and went from 300 plus pounds down to like 215 shredded with abs. With abs. Never had abs in his life, got them for the first time at 42 years old. I was so blown away. I thought to myself, what motivated you? Because it wasn't me. And so I talked to him, and it turns out he wanted to give his son somebody to look up to, something to look up to. So the motivation came from within. A coach can't give you that. I can't give you that. But that's why he succeeded, okay? He wanted it so bad. He made the program work. He worked the program. He contacted me twice in 6 months. I didn't even think he was doing it. I didn't see nothing on social media. He's not a social media guy. And he succeeded. And he did that without bitching and whining, acting like I didn't give him enough, not enough attention, not enough time. I gave him the tools. I said, here you go, here's your program. He came back to me 6 months later, shredded. So there's that. You wanna know what it takes to succeed? It takes determination, it takes passion, but it takes a decision. You decide, no matter how hard it is, I will make progress every day. You heard it first, you heard it from me, heard it from my mouth. Eat right, train hard, stay focused. Gotta make them gains, son.